Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gonna talk a little shop here, and I want to know what everybody's thoughts were. So, trading in some extra silver for something that could potentially make me more money, maybe in the short term, maybe in the long term. But I've gone through some of my stack, and I found a lot of pieces that I'm gonna share with you guys that I have, duplicates. So these American the Beautiful 5 ounce, these are the ones I'm showing you are from my sell pile or trade pile or whatever I decide to move this money into something else. This is the stuff that I can play with, so to speak, move around. Well, why would I do that? Well, here's some of the other stuff. I'm gonna go by. I'm just gonna show you the stuff I accumulated that I'm like I could mess with. 10-ounce silver bars. I've already had somebody want 260 for one of these, which I was like, that's not bad. But the Sunshine Mint, they do some nice stuff. But everything I'm showing you here, guys, I already have put away that I won't sell. And if I had multiples of them, I was like, a lot of it's, some of the bullion's more dead weight. I don't really feel it going up lately or going down much, right? But is there something I could take a little bit of, make a little money with, move it, use it from like a business perspective, like move it into something else and make some more money? You got to be really calculated with this. But I want to know what you guys would do. What are your thoughts? If you take this 10-ounce bar here, right? Republic Metals. Say you got cash with it. Took the cash. I understand the theory of a lot of the collectors and investors, right? Especially silver stackers. They're like, they all have a certain mindset. And I respect that. Because I have the similar mindset. But like, this is extra. If you could take this right now and say get 250, what would you do with the 250? I know preppers and stuff are going to say, get yourself some, food and all that. I've got some of that stuff. People are ammo. There's a lot of... but I fall into a lot of that category myself, right? But I'm thinking right now, if I was taking some coins, some of these extras I'm showing you, what would I move it into? Let's call it the short term where I could make a little more money. I did a video where I talked about like long term moving some of this into like a sports car that I felt like could make more money. Where I feel like these are pretty pricey. These are the Silver Bugs, 10,000 made. I bought a bunch of them at one point. They did well for me. I love them though too. But I'm going to sell a few of them. I think I have like 20 something of them. But I just want to know what you guys were thinking, right? So if you could take this 10-ounce bar right now, get 250 bucks, would you take the 250, or say you liquidated a few pieces, right? You get a couple thousand. Like here's another 5-ounce Hercules bar. I had a couple of these I bought from, I think it was Jane Bullion or Provident Metals. But what would you guys do with it, right? What would you liquidate it into? I want to know what you think. What would you guys do right now? What would you do with the silver if you had to liquidate some of it and try to make a little money? Any ideas? I'm curious what everybody thinks. Last time you guys gave me a lot of comments and made me think a little bit about the sports card I was going to buy. I was going to buy a Tom Brady rookie, which it's not a bad idea. I think long term. In the short term, it wouldn't really do too well. If I was going to do it, I was going to look for a real deal. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm always looking for deals. I'm on like the hunt. I'm constantly looking for those pieces that are undervalued that I could make money on, or that I typically like to add to the collection. So here's a couple Sunshine bars I have, or excuse me, rounds. And I've got a couple extra ones lying around that I'll probably put into the liquidate pile if the right opportunity comes up. It's like silver's not necessarily passive, but if you could take something and move into something else and make it a little more passive, or maybe you could find a buying opportunity where you put $1,000 and you flipped it into 1,700 and you made 700, and then you put the 1,000 back into the silver and you had 700 to play with. You know, these are just thought-provoking questions, and I do this because I want to potentially do something else with some of my silver. Like I've said, I'm a coin collector at heart, guys. Some of the bullion sits flat. A lot of my coins are very pricey now because they've gone up over the years, which I'm not selling those. And I'm not saying I'm getting rid of all my silver, but just thinking of an idea, that's all. So with that being said, there's a couple more pieces. These Sunshine 10-ounce bars, I remember buying them back in the day. I used to buy and sell a lot of silver and coins, silver and all types of different coins, and I would reinvest some of the profits into more pieces for my collection because I love coin collecting, guys. I love action figures, comic books, sports cards. Coin collecting was my first love, though, and you know, I loved coins specifically because a lot of the collector value, like a coin like this, they made 10,000, right? If you take this silver bug from I think it was 2015 or 15, right? And you say, okay, 10,000. Even though when the spot price of silver, say like 18, 19 bucks, people were still paying close to like $50 for them, you know? And that's the beauty of coin collecting, you know, numismatics. We all love the graded stuff sometimes. The Morgans, the silver dollars, the history, the richness behind coin collecting. Like, come on. Who wouldn't want to own a coin worth like 6 figures or $1 million? Like, it's insane. But people have them. And I think it's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, you know, I would take breaks from different hobbies. I'd take a break from this hobby and I started doing, you know, action figures or other things. But then, like, coin collecting, the beauty is it just doesn't take up as much room as that stuff, you know? I could take this stack right here, you know what I mean? And you look, you might say, well, there's a couple hundred there. A couple $100 in figures could be, you know what I mean, up to the ground, up to here. So that's why people also, I think, get into gold, especially when those people get really wealthy. I think they stack gold and they're like, you know, they look at $10,000 in silver and they look at $10,000 in gold and it's like fits in their pocket. You know what I mean? Where 10 grand in silver would probably fit in a backpack, you know? But yeah, just an idea, just a video I came up with. And, you know, I thank you guys all for commenting on that other silver video I did, because it did give me some ideas, and I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, what should I do next, right? But for the most part, if I was going to liquidate $1,000 to $2,000 in silver today, and I know we're at a near bottom, the only reason I would do it is if I can make money in the short term and then get that silver back. But I'm curious, what would you guys do if you took 1,000 to 2,000 right now? Would you buy and sell something, flip it, and move it back? Or most of the time, the short term isn't always, you know, guaranteed, but you'd have to really find something to be like, oh, I'm going to go make money on that. So just an idea. So let me know. But anyways, guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for watching. Consider hitting that subscribe button. Definitely tap the like button for me while you're here. I don't ask for anything, no money, nothing. I'm doing this, I'm trying to grow my channel. It is a hobby, and I do love it. But most importantly, if you're into collecting, alternative ways to invest, and you find this to be a hobby, and maybe you get some information out of it, maybe you give me some information, and we all win. All right, stay safe, guys.